Hi guys, welcome to Feature Thursday. Hi everyone, welcome to another part of our Rain feature. So we're going to continue with this image. Hi Helen. So let's just see where we get up to today. So hi everybody, and welcome for the thumbs up already. So yeah, let's just give this image a go. Today. So we're just going to continue with this image and just see what we get done today. The image is still not available for free anymore. It has been taken down. It was for only 2 weeks. So unfortunately, if you haven't got this image already, then you can't get it for free. But you can get it at a discount with using the discount code. Any mermaid images, well, actually any images from Raen Art Store, the link's in the Etsy shop. If you go over to Etsy and type in the word mermaid at the checkout of Raen Art's printing store, you'll get 50% off her digital prints. So digital colouring pages. Hi Laurie. Hi Debs. How is everyone today? So remember from the last video, I did actually use highlighters for these bits, but to add shade and depth, I'm just going to use some Copics on the top. Hi Rochelle. Just placing that in the center where it'll be the darkest. Anyone done anything interesting today? So what do we say we're going to do next? I should continue with some of the coral. When you finish another Christine, feels like a Monday. It does, isn't it? You finished another Christine Karen image. That's awesome. I saw it actually. It was really good. The dragonfly wing fairy was awesome. Speaking of Christine Karen, we are in the Canvas and Colour Facebook. I've just posted a promotion up on there, which I'll let you know what it is because it's going to be taking place on Monday here on YouTube. Is that I've actually teamed up with Christine Karen to feature one of her lovely mermaid images for the finale of the Mermaid Month, the Magic Monday Mermaid Edition, and anybody who's interested, if you head over to Christine's Etsy store, and then there's a jellyfish mermaid, which you can get in a line art or you can get in a grayscale. And if you go to checkout and you type in the words in capitals, the promotion code jellyfish, you can get it for as little as $1. And then you can colour along with me on Monday. So if Helen, if you don't mind, if you just want to put the link in for the Etsy store of Christine Karen of that mermaid image, the jellyfish mermaid, and then with the code jellyfish, and then people know where to go to get their image. It does go live from tomorrow, so it's only going to be available as of tomorrow until the 3rd of June. So if you do want to get the image for $1, it is from tomorrow until the 3rd of June. And Helen's just going to grab the links for you now, for anyone who's interested. Get yourself a bargain. And then come and join us on Monday and we'll do a colour along together. You can either copy what I do or you can do your own thing. It's entirely up to you. Now, when I started on the Artway paper because I didn't have any other paper at the time. Now, I love the Artway paper. It's great for pencils and pastels. It's great for paint as well, like watercolors, like Neo 2s and things like that. But for markers, you can still use it. However, I wouldn't be my first choice for markers because with it being a textured paper, it is quite thirsty when you put the markers down, so it does, drink a lot of the ink, and you won't get as a consistent blend as you would with a smoother surface. But because it's a media piece, then I'm just having to do my best. Hey, Shelley. We're just talking about the Christine collab on Monday and about the image. No, it's not now. It starts from tomorrow, and then it's until the 3rd of June. I'm just letting them know that they can go over from tomorrow to get that image for as little as $1, and then they can take part on Monday with the colour along. Hi, Maya. Now, I am going to be streaming on Sunday, as Dev's not back on Sunday. So I am going to do Sunday's stream, and I'm also going to do Monday's stream. However, I won't be doing Tuesday's stream, as Dev will be back on Tuesday, and he has confirmed that he will do a stream on Tuesday night. So we will have Dev back on Tuesday. So Devs, yeah, you can just purchase the image for and the idea is that it's just to basically, I'm going to be coloring on Monday. So if you want to, you can come and join me on Monday. Whilst I stream, you can be coloring along, either to following the steps that I'm doing, or you can just do it in your own way completely. And then if you want to, you can post the coloring on Instagram or on Facebook, post on Canvas, Color with Canvas Facebook group, or you can tag Color with Canvas on Instagram, and I should be able to see it if you hashtag color with canvas, and that is color with a U. So it's entirely up to you. I should do some hair or something. The goal on Facebook, at the moment, as of now, I'll do a quick check. Still getting used to this phone. So now we actually have 793. So we're just 7 away from 800. And then the goal is to get to 1,000. And once we reach to 1,000, I will be giving away a Black Widow skin set, so the light skin and the dark skin. So I'll be giving a brand new set to one of those to a random winner. And for anybody who subscribes to the YouTube and subscribes to the Facebook as well. So you have to subscribe to the Facebook and then also to get an entry. And then if you also subscribe to the YouTube, you get an extra entry. So if you subscribe to both, you get an extra entry. So hair color, what's your color should we do? Oh, girls' hair. To be honest, we're kind of gone wacky with colors and we're going a bit all over, so why not just make it pink? Like Maya says, make it pink. Been a few times Maya said that. Well, I didn't know what to do. She goes, pink. So I'm going to call you the pink lady from now on, Maya. She'll call you Frenchie. That's a Grease reference, if anyone doesn't know where that's from. I don't think it really would make much difference. Obviously, if you are going to be using a makeup pencil sharpener for colouring pencils, then I would suggest that you don't actually use that for your makeup as well, because you know you might end up getting yourself prone to having an infection or something, because you don't want the particles from colouring pencils to actually get into your eye. So if you're going to use a makeup pencil sharpener, then make sure you just use that one for your art supplies and don't use it for your makeup. And to be honest, when I was younger, I used to use a makeup pencil sharpener, and the reason why I used one of those is because normally with the makeup ones, you get the two different size holes. You get the bigger one. So I used to actually go out and buy one because I used to have pencils that were quite chunky, and I couldn't get a pencil sharpener to fit them apart from the makeup ones. So I just bought a makeup one and just used that when I was at college. Hi, Morticia. Hi, Connie. Hello, beautiful people. Another pink. So I'm just going to whack loads of pinks into this hair. And just see what happens. I've still been playing around with the Cortex and trying to get used to them. And obviously, I was using Pro Markers for a while, and I was so used to color blends and what to use with those. Now that I'm using Cortex, it's completely thrown that out the window, and I'm pretty much feel like I'm learning all over again. Because I'm not familiar with the color combinations and with the colors themselves at the moment. Yeah, it just takes some getting used to, really, especially if you've been used to another product. Because even though they're both alcohol markers, it's still different because the reaction of the ink and the colors are completely different. It's not to say that you can't mix different brands together. Of course, you can, as long because it's alcohol ink. It's going to mix with any other alcohol ink. But it doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't necessarily mean that they're all the same quality, or some not so great quality alcohol markers out there. I've used a few of them before where they just completely spread and bleed on the paper, which is not great. Let's get a shocking pink. Hi, Nana. Don't know what it is, guys, but I feel like I'm coming on with a head cold. In the night time, I'm getting more sniffly. So, Nana, what was your flavour of today? What was the flavour of the day? Or cake of the day? Hi, Natalie. Raspberry tart, a French raspberry tart. Ooh, ooh la la. Pure pink. I'm sure you do, Nana. Pan pastels. I've got some of them, Rochelle. To be honest, I've not really dived much into them. I did start an image on YouTube with them, and again, that's something I'm going to have real practice with. And that was like my first go at really trying to use them. And I spent the whole video trying to do some skin with them. It turned out okay, but I just kept finding that I kept obviously dusting off the pans or smudging. So I was kind of having a battle with it. But they are very pigmented and they are great. Just don't spill them because they do smudge everywhere. But the amount of pigment you get in a little tub and how long the tub lasts you it's brilliant. It's worth the money if you like using pastels. I see a lot of people using them for great as a background, doing like effects with them, and I've seen others do full images with them. I think I've got, how many pan pastels have I got? I think I've got about 30 of them, 30 or 40. I think I've got 40. I've got 40 pan pastels. I haven't got any metallics yet though, but I am interested. So maybe we can do some with pan pastels soon and get them back out. No, that's pretty much like half your collection I have, but I've never used. Yeah, pans with skin with pans is it takes some patience and it takes a lot of layers and build up. But it is achievable. There is a YouTube video out there which tells you how to achieve skin with pan pastels. Actually, this YouTube, I can't remember the name fully, but I do follow them. They primarily do art with pan pastels, and I've seen a few of their videos, and they're really good with them. And she showed you how to do skin and also how to do realistic looking gold. And she does a lot of realism with pan pastels, which is really interesting. But obviously, this person's been using them for quite some time and has like loads and loads of practice with them. But it's really helpful to see what she does and quite inspiring. Well, not if you're scared of them, honey. Why'd you get them? Why'd you get them if you're scared of them? Oh, thanks, Anna. I think she's looking a bit acidic. Oh, thanks, Maya. Well, I thought you would. You like your pink. Yeah, I saw it in its new images. But I have so many Ennis images that I have like in a back catalogue that I've not yet coloured that I really cannot get any more at the moment. Because I'm just gonna have a collection of uncoloured images, building up and building up, and then by the time I can get to the point where I can colour it, I'll probably have lost interest because there's something new that's came out that's caught my eye even more. And with Ennis, she's not the cheapest for her PDFs. So if I'm going to do an image, then I have to really commit to doing it. There we go. Hi, Shannon. Hi, honey. So she has some pink hair going on. What about jellyfish? We were going to do some neons, weren't we, for the jellyfish? Have I got any neon Copics? I know I've got like the hot pink, which is classed as neon. But have I got any neon orange? Let's have a look at my swatch book. Little shades. That yellow is quite whoa. Let's grab the actual yellow and the shock pink and see what happens. Hi, Jane. Today's mug, guys. I don't know if you can see it. Is pink flamingos. We're a funny bunch. I like it that way. What we're talking about, Chelly? What's happened? What? Oh, it's a wasp. You've been haunted by a wasp. I'm just going to actually go out on the outlines with this bright yellow. Just to give it a glowing effect. And then I'll add some different colour on the inside. Hey Gary, hello. Hello Biscuit Belly. Cookie. Cookie Monster. Cookie. We want cookie. Oh, thanks, Shelley. So obviously I've had plenty of practice there. Okay. Well, actually, he's a bit deeper, isn't he? He's like more like okay. Well, if he does, then at least he'll be happy. Thanks, Nana. So yeah, so I added the bright yellow because it was quite neonish anyway. Now, what I'm doing, because I don't actually have a neon or to go with the neon pink, if I happen to go over the yellow with the pink, it's going to create orange. Who would have known? Big Canadian geese. Well, they are a type of bird, Shelley. You're all scared of birds, one. Oh, someone's trying to reach me. Now, there's just been a new challenge open as well. Any Yana fans, Yana Prozavina, um, she has just launched on her Facebook a new challenge, a current challenge, in the celebration of a new fairy book, which I've gladly accepted because I love Yana. She's a great artist, absolutely lovely person as well. So I'm going to colour one of those, and there's 3 chances to win, um, and you get a choice of free image, which I thought was quite cool. So I don't tend to do a lot of events colorings at the moment because I have so much on my plate. So I am very selective in which ones I do and I take part in. But I thought I'd give this one a go. And it's line art one as well, so but it's quite small, so it's not going to take forever to do. It's not a large scale one. It's quite a condensed image. Thanks, Shannon. And Shelley, I'm just flicking. As you told us to flick. I'm flicking it. It is. That's the one, Helen. You're another fan, aren't you? You're a fan of Yana. I like Yana's work. She's brilliant. And I've just bought her new printable PDF, the Poison Ivy one. So I quite like that grayscale image. So I'm planning on coloring that one. But again, Yana's another artist that I have a back catalogue like this long. Like it's like ridiculously long. Here's a tart. You call Nana a tart? Just gonna add some glue. Nana, if anyone saw a photo of you, they would never ever say that you're old if they saw a photo of you. No problem, Shannon. Have fun cleaning. Oh, stop it. Nana, I keep saying you can pass as a MILF any day, not a girl for MILF. Awesome. Thanks, Helen. So jellyfish has got the glow on. Should I add some more orange to it? So yeah, no, we've got Dev back on Tuesday. So he's back on Tuesday. He's promised us a stream. Then should we get some? Should we make a pop? That's right, the model is colorist. See, he's found his mojo while Stu was away. What colour is that? My white gel pens came out metallic. Glowing jelly, yeah. Exactly. Like, this challenge is not about perfection. It's not about, getting a masterpiece looking image. It's just about having fun and really just using really bright vivid colors, making things glow, um, and just really letting loose with it. That was the whole point of this feature. So I'm not here to, if I make a lovely looking image, then great. If I don't, it was more about the fun and letting loose. Oh, good night, Jane. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time, hon. And you're more than welcome. So just gonna get the last of the lines in, guys. So sorry if I'm not looking at chat at the moment. I'm just trying to refocus at the moment. Right. Okay, so let's have a look on the other side. I missed any parts? And this is a Uniball Signal Broad Unipol white gel pen, and I find these excellent. They're very consistent with their ink flow. Hey, Colour Creatively. Hi, Sandy. Awesome. Nice to have you. I like having our channels here as well. You're more than welcome to stay. Very well, wish you a nice warm welcome to Sandy. I'm colouring Raen art image, which is a jellyfish mermaid. We currently have 50% off her Etsy store with code Mermazing. So if you want to have a look at the Etsy store, the link's in the description and the promotion code as well. And that's valid until the 31st of May. Now, I'm not going to leave this as flat as it is. I actually am going to use acrylic paint. I'm going to use some acrylic paint on here as well. Yes, I will be doing the background. I think I'm going to be doing a Neo 2 background. I've got them at one side at the moment. More likely just a water wash. It seems only fitting to do with the type of scenery that it is. Right. Sorry, I'm just faffing. Just trying to make sure we don't see any dot lines. There we go. That'll have to do for now. There we go. How's that? I missed an obvious one there. How's that for a glowing jellyfish at the moment? Awesome. Now I'm going to put some pencils on these fish. Get my prisms out. Thanks, Shannon. I'm just going to go over this blue because I use a blue pastel highlight and I was a bit like, So I'm going to use some Prismas on this because I know Prisma pretty much covers anything pencil-wise. It'll go on top of any marker and everything. And this one's not been used. Yes. It is a neon and glow challenge. So I have used neons in this. And the idea of the challenge is to that you don't have to use neons. It's just got neon and glow. So you can choose to use neons and a glowing effect, or you can just make things look like they're glowing. Or you can use metallics, glitter, anything you like really. It's just a fun challenge to really explore your creativity and let loose a bit. And try new things. Oh, thanks, Alan. I think I might. I don't know what. I don't know what you guys think, but I think I might do the white gel pen on her hair. I'd love to get your feedback and what you think of that. I don't mind if you don't want us to do it. If you think it'll be a bad idea, then that's absolutely fine. Are you turning into pickle? Slowly but surely. Oh, there's pickle. Hi, pickle. You always jump in when as soon as you're mentioned. I'm sure your ears must burn, pickle. It's like the candy man. Say it 3 times, and then say pickle, and she appears. Pickle, pickle, pickle. Oh, you higher. I'm a bit stuffy today, love. I'm a bit stuffy. Whoop. No problem, Sandy. I hope it's someone nice. Hi, Shara. Is she here? Oh, there she is. Hi, Shara. There's another fishy here. A lot of white. Where's my white? There it is. What have I missed? Leave the hair alone. No problem. Well, I do have a hot pink pen. Let's see what this does. Well, if I use the hot pink biro, then to try and cover up the dark lines, it'll not look as sketchy. Or if I want to be really cool, actually, got an idea, and I think Pickle will like this. Hey, Sandy. I've got a scrap bit of paper. Lighter one. Yes, I do. So instead of doing white hair outline, we've gone for pink sparkles. And that'll make the hair look shiny. And obviously she is a mermaid, so she needs some glitter. Exactly, a mermaid's hair should be sparkly because it's constantly being washed. She's using her herbal essence. It's because Maya, and if you and Pick are on, you are like sparkle pushers. Hi, Loretta. Pickle. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Trust me to get a cold in the summer months. My dad did always say I was backwards. Now I know what he meant. Yes, but can Pickle say the Peter Piper song fast with the name of Pickle? I know they're not great, are they, Pickle? Hope he's off to bed. He's been working hard, bless him. He's working 6 days a week this week. Luckily, it's a bank holiday, so he's still got 2 days off. Good night, Gary. Sweet dreams. And this is just I think they're called Stardust jelly rolls. Just Stardust. It just says jelly roll on the actual barrel, and it has a picture of a star. So I think they're called Stardust jelly rolls. Have I missed anywhere? Yeah, there is. It's like a little shooting star, so I'm guessing that's stardust. And then there's a moon one, which is the neons. And then the other sparkly ones, like this, they're just metallic. A moonlight. The neons are moonlight. So these are the moonlight ones I have. And then stardust. Have like a clear sparkly lid. And in the 24 set, you've got quite mainly the stardust ones in them. I missed any? So you got quite a few of those in the 24 set. So they're the stardust ones. And then the metallics are like a full color glittery lid. And then they also give you a white as well. So you get a white in the set. And then they give you these metallics. So quite nice range of colours in the Jelly Roll set there. And thanks to Dev, he actually kindly bought me these. And then the other gel pens that I was bought were by Kenny, our lovely Kenny. And she got me the Pentel, what's it called? Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallics. That's these ones. And what these do is they change color. So depending if you're working on light color paper, so like white, or dark color paper like black, it'll change depending on what color tone paper you use. So if, for example, if you're working on white paper, this will be pink, and then if you work on black paper, it'll be metallic pink. This one, if you work on white paper, it's black. And then if you work on black paper, it's metallic red. The gold is just gold on both. The green is green on white, and then metallic blue on black. Orange on white, and then metallic yellow on black. And then the silver is just silver on both. The violet is violet on white, and metallic blue on black. And then lastly, the blue is blue on white, and then metallic green on black. So they are pretty cool. And then if you're going over, say, like a black coloured area, then you're going to get some bits of red sparkles on the top as well. So it's not just the colour paper you're using, it's if you're using on top of colours that you've already put down. So they are really cool. I do like them, and they are a nice flow to them as well. So thanks, Kenny, for those. Do I have the 12 colours? 12 colours of which ones? Oh, thanks for popping by, Sandy. It was nice for you coming. It was nice to meet you. Hopefully see you again soon. Have a good night. No, I think I've just got the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I've only got 8, but they are really nice. I really like them. As far as gel pens go, I really like the Jelly Rolls and then Pentel ones. They are really nice. Are they? I've never seen them. So let's use some gel pens on her detailing here. We really are throwing everything at this. Oh, awesome. I'll have to have a look. Not that I should be buying anything at the moment. They might have to go in my little Amazon wishlist factory. I have actually condensed that down lately because there was some stuff in there that I just thought, well, you know, I'm not really going to use them much, so I've just kept things in there that I know for sure are going to be useful for the channel and actually will be used. Because I'd rather put things on there that are going to be used quite often rather than something that's going to be shown on one video and then that's it. You never see it again. So I've really kind of planned it out instead. I was selling them up in stock. Oh, awesome. Anybody know what the colours are? Oh, hi, Pat. Thank you. I quite like this colour shot and pink jelly roll. So I've not really used it. Probably I think that's one of the other reasons why I thought of this challenge because I looked at the gel pens and I thought, you know what, most people have gel pens, and I thought, you know, it'd be great to do something with them. So I'm just going to do a mix of the yellow and the pink here. So I'm not trying to be like really neat with it because I want to see bits of yellow and I want to see bits of pink because it is. I want it, you know, I want it also to look like scaly looking, like the scales are glowing. So it is supposed to look quite rough. Some cute gel pens, unicorn ones. Thanks, Maya. Yeah, just I think because everybody has them and just don't use them, do they? The neons don't have to just be associated with the 80s. I've got my little trolley as well. I keep them in little jars like this. So I have the jelly rolls in here and the pentels, and then I also have some more, which they're inside like a little tea light. And then I have some loose ones in my pencil case, like the white ones for detailing and highlighting. Ones that I use quite often. And the thing with jelly rolls as well, you can actually blend the colours together, but just obviously make sure you wipe the end of the tip before putting it away. Well, of course you have, Pickle. And then I'm just wiping it off on a bit of kitchen roll just to get rid of the excess two mixes of colour. How green is this green? It's like a bluey green, not like a bright green. Let's get one of the cheapo ones out. Yeah, perfect. These were just in a big set and they're quite cheap on Amazon. By Sayeek, Sayeec. And to make everything glow, it's great to use like a neon color or a white or something to outline where the black lines are, and that'll automatically give it like a glowing effect. Although I do think this one's too light for try a darker green. I think that one's going to be better. Let's try this one. Pickle, that's funny. I started an image from Coloring Heaven today, which is Christine Karen also. So I'll show you where I get up to on Monday when we do her colouring feature. For those who went in the chat at the time, we are doing a Christine Karen Jellyfish Mermaids colour along on Monday. And if you're interested, you can actually get the image from her Etsy store for as little as $1 just by popping over to her Etsy from tomorrow. So between tomorrow and the 3rd of June, if you put in the codes, if you put in at the checkout a discount code of the code jellyfish in capitals, you can get it for a little as $1. If Helen could just put that link in again, please, that'd be fantastic. Oh, she's fab. Hi, Nana, welcome back. I'm toying with the idea of either doing a watercolor background or a pan pastel background. What do you guys think? So what do you think for the background? Watercolor or pan pastels? Thanks, Morticia. I'm asking you guys. I don't mind either way. But I'm asking you. But I'm asking. I wouldn't ask. If I... Pickle votes watercolor. Anybody else? Watercolor by Maya. Rochelle says pan pastels. No, I'm going to count that as pastels. So we've got an even vote between pan pastels and watercolor. Does anybody want to break that vote with a decision? She did, but you can't choose both, so I'm going to accept that as pan pastels. Now it's 50-50. So we need a tiebreaker. So Shannon, Helen, Morticia. Good night, Connie, darling. Is Deb still here? Debs, are you still here? So it looks like watercolor's winning. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be watercolor, people. No, I'm fine. I'm fine either way, guys. I'd rather do something you want to see. I'm happy to do either. Oh, Pat, it's not available until from tomorrow, hon. So you won't be able to apply the discount until from tomorrow. But when you do go to the checkout tomorrow, so you just add the image to your basket, and then you go to checkout, and then at the checkout, it'll say just above the before you say confirm order or place order, it'll have a promotional code, and you just put in the code there and it should accept it. So put jellyfish in there, but do that from tomorrow. So because it'll go live from tomorrow, that code. And it also applies for the grayscale and also the line art as well. So if you have a preference between line art or grayscale, then you can use it for either or you can buy both for $1 each. Yeah, it's a nice image. And I was pretty torn on which mermaid image to do, and I knew Belinda did the one with the mermaid and the fish around her, the close up, and that's a really nice image, and I have that. Um, but obviously that's already been done in a group, so I wanted to do something that's not been done in an event before. So it was either between the one that was chosen, the jellyfish mermaid, or like the siren looking mermaid with like she has like a shell shaped forehead that she's kind of been um she's kind of like started to become coral. So it was between those two. Yeah, a lot of her older mermaids don't do they, Shelley, because it was her older work. I remember getting our first mermaid book, but perhaps that could be an event for another time to try and get her more attention. But I know she's doing a lot more images now, and doing she's been doing a lot more mermaids and other creatures as well. Also, the link for Raynor is in the description. So anybody who wants to have a look at Raynor's Etsy store, links in the description. And if you use code MERMAZING, that's MERMAZING, you'll get 50%, 50, so that's half price off the listing price on the Etsy store. And that's until the 31st of May. So got some pretty good exclusive deals. That's fine, Morticia. You're kind of like my translator. Because some people don't understand my accent. Oh, well done, Shelley. Yeah, no, it was like that for me as well. When I started the image in Coloring Heaven, I was like, oh, line art. And it's like proper line art. And I haven't done like flat line art in a while. Been doing quite a lot of grayscale. Like this image here is, I wouldn't say it's full on grayscale. It's very in between. It's quite soft, like a soft grayscale. So it's almost line art, but it is got a grayscale touch to it. Is that the one where she's sitting on a rock? It's quite like an older one. I'm not. I don't think it's in the Mermaid book, but I think it's a single PDF. Is that right? Yeah, she'll be distracted with work as well, so she'll be in between. Next thing. Thanks, Michelle. Right. She needs some eyebrows. And she also needs eyelashes. And then I need to get my sepia liner. What are you confused about? And then 0.5 black. Now we need to do the jewelry. out your door, and then do these shells here. Rocks. Should we do the rocks? We need a sand colour in our should we go sand or should we go more? Trying to think of like for the Oh, thanks, Helen. Thank you very much for being a mod today, and we'll see you soon. What about the blue shadow? It's jade green. Cool shadow. Oh, is there like a blue grey? Cool grey one. Use like a cool grey. Hey Donna, no, not yet. Still a bit to do. I've got to do some acrylic paint on the tail, and then I've got to do a watercolor background. Right. You can put out. You can put mine up if you want, Letitia. The colour of canvas. And then with that cool grey, I'm just going to go in with the cool shadow. But I'm not going to cover the whole thing. I'm just going to do like a line motion. Oh, sorry, I missed that. I was looking down. You can put the Facebook one on as well if you want, Morticia, because we're doing an incentive on there. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers on the Facebook, I'm doing a giveaway of the Black Widow pencils, the skin tones. She's already on it. I love Morticia. She's so consistent and nice. On the ball. Hi, May. She needs a white highlight in her eye. Hi, Eve. Yeah, sorry about that. I've just lifted it up again. There we go. I'm missing. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Victoria. is that? Some sort of flower. I've got no idea what it is, but we'll make it hot pink. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Diana. Thank you. Yeah, he's came in to get some supper. So, what should I do? I think I should do the acrylic first, don't you think? I'll do the acrylic now. So, because I haven't used these yet. That's that one. Just putting these gel pens back on my trolley, just so I've got more workspace. Hi, Shadow. What are you doing? He's just being his mischievous self, just being nosy. You know, guys, we've not even had a tea break, have we? I've still got some leftover tea. It'll probably be really, really cold. Neon red and neon pink. How red is this red? I think it'll work. Here we go, guys. Eve, I'm from, well, I'm currently living in County Durham, but I'm actually from the south I'm actually, well, you could say Newcastle, but I'm from I'm from South Tyneside of there. So that's it's northeast England. You live in Newcastle. Hello. There's a few of us from the northeast that are on your colour tube. We have Honor from Honor Your Crafts. She's from Blythe, and we also have is it Michelle Mish? It's fine. She's from up here as well. Ah, awesome, not too far. Well, I'm Chesley Street. Are you putting the kettle on? Oh. You're going straight to sleep. Are you reading or just going to sleep?
Probably a bit of reading then.
I'm wrapping up this soon. I'm just going to do some acrylic on this and then I'm going to wrap it up. Nana Moore says hi, David.
Hi, Nanamo. Hello, everyone. I'm sure he's been talking all about me.
You wish. Be talking about Shadow.
Charming. Good night.
David saying good night, everyone. That's hubby. Bless. We just missed him, Shannon. He's just said good night, everyone. So yeah, literally, David is my husband, but our surnames is husbands. So we are the husbands. And on our wedding day, the registrar looked at the name and was like, "Is somebody pranking me today?" It's like, no, that's our surname. Well, it was David's surname. I took his surname. Thanks, Maya. We had we had our wedding on the 5th of December 2016. So we had a winter wedding and it was all Shadow wasn't the page boy, although Shadow was included in the wedding, even though he wasn't there in person, in physical form. He was there in a form of another thing, but I'll get on that in a second. But our wedding was on the 5th of December 2016. We had a winter wedding and it was all decked up as Christmas decorations. It was lovely, but we are very, very worried that was going to be rain and snow and horrible weather. But luckily on the day it was all iced over on the grass, but sunny and clear. So in the photos, the grass looks like frosty and white, but it's very sunny and clear. So it was pretty awesome weather for the day, for the time of year that was. And it was lucky that we didn't have it the day after, because the day after we had really bad storms and we had it for about a week or two. So we were quite lucky choosing that date. But we had a fantastic wedding day. It was themed. It was themed as well. So during the day we had like it was all 1920s. So we had a 1920s wedding, and during the day it was Downton Abbey, and then in the evening it was Great Gatsby, and in the evening we had a casino. We had a swing band. a candy cart, like a funfair old-fashioned candy cart. We also had a illusionist, like a magician illusionist, and it was absolutely fantastic, a fantastic day and night. And it just flew over. It just went by too quick that we didn't even have a chance to retake it all in. And we both say now that we wished we could relive that day, but it was brilliant. And Shadow wasn't there in physical form, but for the casino, we had him as the monarch on the casino money, and we called the money the Great Gatsby. So instead of the Great Gatsby, it was the Great Gatsby. So he was on the photo on the fake money for the casino. We flew the next day to Manchester. Well, we drove down to Manchester the next day, and it was a horrible drive. It was raining. It was really bad winds. The car was blowing side to side as we were driving, and the roads were not very clearly lit. But we eventually got there. We slept for all of like 2 hours, and then we flew from Manchester to Cancun in Mexico, and then from Mexico we went to our hotel in Rivamaya, and we stayed at the Charisma Hotel Resort in Rivamaya, and it was absolutely like a dream come true honeymoon. It was a big, massive resort, and you had 9 restaurants, and the food was just amazing. It was all served. There was only 2 buffet styles, but that was mainly like breakfast and lunch. But the other places were proper restaurants. You had to book and go, and it was just absolutely fantastic. Pretty much out of this world. We said we'll go back for a 5-year anniversary, so it's coming up 2019 now. So we've been married nearly 3 years now. So hopefully, 2021 we'll be back there. Thanks, Nana. I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, it was a fantastic day. Although my mother, who was walking me down the aisle, this is funny. The way that because I walked down the aisle, Dave was standing there waiting, and because my dad gave away Sarah and who's my sister, on her wedding day, plus I'm a big mummy's boy anyway. My mum gave me away, so where David was standing here and everyone's sitting in 2 separate aisles. On the left side, people would walk in, and then the bridesmaids would walk in and go down the aisle. But at the very back of the room, there was these double doors, and nobody knew what was behind them. And I decided to come through those double doors as a surprise, because I would have thought I was going to follow the bridesmaids. And I was standing there with my mum, and my mum just could not stop crying. And people sitting in the back row could only hear was this, "Oh, oh." And honestly, people thought it was a ghost. It was mum crying. She cried throughout the whole day, and pretty much the entire night as well. She couldn't barely do her speech. And she cried throughout our mother and son dance. So, because I picked a song that was that I thought would be like very connected to me and my mum, because me and mum are very close. And I picked one of Whitney Houston's songs, but one of the new ones that she did before she passed, and it's called "I Look to You," and it was on her newest album. and she just cried her eyes out throughout the whole dance. So yeah, even though I'm 28, and I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'2". I'm still her little baby in her eyes, because Sarah's older than me. She's 7 years older. Thanks, guys. The venue was beautiful as well. It's a castle not far from where I live. It's called Lumley Castle in Chesley Street, and it's pretty much just down the road from where I am. But it's a lovely castle, very beautiful. Oh, thanks, Shelly. There is, isn't there? Sarah growing up was probably a tomboy, though. That's the thing with Sarah. She was really tomboy. She was massive into football. She always hung out with lads. Real big tomboy. And then obviously me, I was total opposite. Me and Sarah are always opposites. We will get Christmas presents and swap them. Hi, Belinda. Oh, you heard that part. Hi, hon. Oh, thanks, hon. It was a magical day. And people still talk about it to this day. It's just amazing that people still talk about it. Bye, Shannon. Thank you. Thanks for popping along. I'll see you soon, hon. Take care. Hi, Becky. So I'm just using the neon and glow acrylic paints from De La Rowney. Why are you sad, Belinda? What's the matter? Hi, Wendy. Hi, Pat. I don't know who that is, Belinda. But if that's your usual time, hon, just go on. It's, people can either jump in between streams or they can watch one later. Don't worry too much about it. Unless it's a case that you wanted to join in. That's so, then see about changing the time. Shadow, you're meowing. Yeah, it's very late for me as well. So you're an hour ahead. You're an hour ahead to me, May. So it'd be real late for you. Hey, don't start, Shadow. Hi, Joey. See you later, Rochelle. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time, hon. So I've used the red, the pink, and I've used the yellow. Do I use the orange or do I use the green? Oh. Thanks, Anamo. Good night, Shara. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time, hon. Yeah, I'm not like overly. I'm not an expert in acrylic paint, so I don't expect to work wonders with this. I think we need to use some more of that red. Thanks, Belinda. Yeah, the neons are cool, aren't they? Now I've got the glow in the dark one to go on last. It's all right, Belinda. I know what you meant. I think we've been talking to each other for a long enough time now to kind of understand our own little language that we have, our constant typo errors. Well, I'm just wrapping up, guys, anyway, so I'm going to be done in the next 3 minutes. And then next Thursday this will be finished. It'll be our last week of doing this. So next Thursday we'll get this one finished. I think she's pretty much there. The little details. So before I go, let's try this glow in the dark acrylic and see what it actually does. Now for acrylic, it's this acrylic is quite watery for acrylic, I will say. Now, obviously, with being glow in the dark, it doesn't have a color, so you can just go over the top of a color you've already put down, and it should dry clear. So I could really go on until 12 because that's my schedule anyway. It's until 12, but we've been on nearly 2.5 hours now, so if I was using pan pastels for the background, then I could probably get it finished tonight. But if you want watercolors, then we'll have to wait till next week. Yeah, Bee's awesome. She's like my mentor, if you say. She's like my Mr. What do you call him, Belinda? Is it Mr. Mugami or Mugami? You're my Mr. Mugami. They are Dela and Rowney. They look like that fun. You're welcome. I picked them up from Hobbycraft. In the USA, it's known as Michael's, and I picked them up for about £4, which will probably work out to be like $5 in dollars, US dollars. I'm probably colouring the same thing over and over again. I'm going to move on to the US scales in a second. See, as I'm putting it down and I'm just spreading it out, it's just going down clear. And it's going over the gel pen and it's not interrupting the gel pen. So hopefully all it'll do is glow in the dark and maybe pick up the colour underneath, we're praying. But we'll see if it might have to be 100% dry, but we'll test it anyway and see what happens. Now I do want to put some on our face and see if that adds a glow. I'm intrigued to turn off this light and see what it looks like. See if it actually glows and if you can see it. Is there anywhere else that needs to glue? Here, necklace. Hi, Morticia. Not missed much. I'm just putting the glow in the dark layer on to see if it works. And just because it's clear, I don't want you to be very neat with it. Just lob it on. Right, let's wait that to dry for a couple of minutes. And then we're going to turn this light off. And then we're going to see if it works. So give this a couple of minutes, guys, and then we're going to see if it glows in the dark. I'm just going to add some on the rest of the aquatics. Right, is that dry? It would be if it works. That better, Belinda? Right, I'm just going to quickly wash my hands. She's got sparkly hair. Right, I'll give it another minute, guys, and then see if it works. I get the feeling it needs to be completely dry. Oh yes, I do know who you're on about in regards to the YouTuber streaming about their celebration. It just came up as a ping on my phone, and yeah, I've never been able to watch their live streams because I'm asleep at the time, but I've seen a couple. It literally is waiting for paint to dry. It should do, Belinda. So it says it comes with 5 neon acrylic paints and 1 glow-in-the-dark acrylic. So I've used the neons acrylics on the fishtail, and then I've used various things. I've used pencil, I've used alcohol marker, I've used jelly roll pens like the neon ones, the glitter ones. I've used highlighters. I've used, what else have I used? Yeah, that's it really. And then I've used the neon, the glow in the dark acrylic to go over certain elements to try and see if they will glow in the dark. So I'm just going to do the dab test. Now, so far, everything seems pretty dry. It seems dry, guys. So I'm going to start turning off the lights. And let's give a drum roll, please. Drum roll, people. It pretty much look better. Does it glow in the dark? No. Is it glow in the dark? Well, I turned off the lights to see if you can see the glow in the dark effect. It seems like it doesn't work. So it will go dark for a second. Okay, so you will see a black screen if it actually does anything. Okay, so let's give it 1 second. No, guys, I will tell you now. I tell you now, this glow in the dark acrylic. So one more time, I'm gonna push this to the top here, this acrylic, and I'm gonna move this out in case there's any spillage. So I'm gonna turn the light off one more time, and I'll see from the tube if you can see anything. Now you can see the color, but it's not glowing, is it? So, guys, Yeah, it doesn't glow in the dark. Oh, okay. Is that supposed to activate it? Is it like some sort of UV activation or something? I got hot breath. Should we try once more? Right, it's going to go off. Really? What have I got for heat? I'm trying to think of heat. Heat. Do I have a heat around? Well, guys, what I'll do, because it doesn't seem to be working at the moment. Hi, Dawn. Funny, Dawn. So what we'll do, Belinda, then, we'll test your theory, okay? We'll test your theory for next Thursday. I'll put this in front of the sun and on next Thursday. Me. But yeah, next Thursday, Evelyn, we'll put your theory to test. I'll put it in front of the sun, and then once I finish the background, we'll test it and see if it works then. So we're going to try Belinda's theory for next Thursday, see if it works. And then if that doesn't work, it means the glow in the dark doesn't work. So I'll do that then, guys. I'm going to leave it for now. Obviously, we've got quite a bit done here. So for next Thursday, I'll finish the background with some watercolor. But prior to that, I will keep it in front of the sunlight all day and see if that activates the glow in the dark. And then we'll test it on Thursday. Okay, guys. I'm going to be back on Sunday, Sunday 9 p.m. GMT, because I think May's on at 6 p.m., so 7 p.m. her time. So I'll be on at 9 p.m. GMT on Sunday and then 8 p.m. GMT on Monday. So thanks very much, guys, for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that, guys. And thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Good night.